towards the end of February, or towards the end of 2023, my good friend died. My husband got diagnosed with colorectal cancer. He had surgery on the 20th, which the good news, he's cancer free. So yay for that. In the meantime, I ended up going into diabetic ketoacidosis and I almost died. The doctor said that some of my lab values were so low they'd never seen anybody survive it. So I could have almost not been here today. Also, my poor kitty cat Carmel passed away, which has been really, really hard for me because it's hard to make a video without Carmel. If you go back and see my other videos, you'll see she's a huge part of them. So what I decided to do today, I just got home from work and I've got to work again tonight, but I said, darn it, I'm going to do this. I took some of my terrible pottery that I hadn't completed and decided I'm going to mix some glazes and I'm just going to do this. I'm going to get back into it and I'm going to get my joy back. And so the part of the going into DKA is I found out that I was, after 20 something years of being a type 2, I was really type 1. So I'd been treating myself with over-the-counter insulin because I didn't believe that their medicines were working, and guess what? I was right. They were wrong. My doctor's cool and my endo's great, and so now I have an artificial pancreas. Let me see if I can pull it out here. This is now my pancreas. It's a T-Slim 2, and right now my blood sugar is 127. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know that you can, but there it is. That's my artificial pancreas. And it gives me insulin all the time. And so I've been sick, so it's been all over the place, and I don't like that. Usually I like to have tight control on it. And so in the last couple of days, I've had 100-point swings in my blood sugar, and it's just killing me, and my brain is just gone. But enough of all that. So what am I doing in here? I have gone back to my roots, and I've taken some of my bad pottery, which I haven't gotten a whole lot better on yet. But I've created some glazes, mixed some glazes. I used this book. That's the book that I used. And the main base that I used was the high calcium semi-matte base 2. So I did a couple things in there. So we're not going to cheer until I see what that happens. And so because it's been a long time since I've done any pottery, I almost forgot to even put in a cone pack. So on the last minute, I made a cone pack and put it on the top. So I'm hoping that everything else is okay. So let's just get on with this and let's see how everything came out. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. I need some good things. I need some good things. And by good things, I just mean really cool glazes. So. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a second because I forgot to turn off my breaker. I'll be right back. Okay, back again. Would have been really bad to make it through all this stuff that we've made it through, and then I end up throwing myself in my kiln. At least I'd be cremated. It would be okay. Morbid humor, sorry nurse. So, this is my cone pack, 4, 5, 6. So, I did pretty okay. I like a 6. But I think that this is pretty good. I'm good with that. So, this is a dog bowl that I hand built. Went over a dog bowl and put little paw prints in the middle of it. Have it for a friend. The glaze I used is Blue Celadon in John Britt's book, but I accidentally added some cobalt blue to it as well. And so now it's really Blue Celadon, and I love it. It's a beautiful glaze. I just wanted something that was really gonna show up those little paw prints. This is just a little baking dish. It had Lynette's Opal. I don't know, I think I sprayed some things in it, like the John's Cash Blue a little bit in there. I'm pretty certain I did. Half the stuff I don't know what I did, but I was just doing it to see. But look at that little speck in there, the crystalline. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. I just wanted something nice and glazy to make it where it'll be nice to bake in. Here's my lopsided bowl. I used the with the semi-matte glaze, I used 6% rutile and 6% red iron oxide. So with the semi-matte too. Isn't that pretty? I like that. I got the inside more than I did the outside, but that's fine. You see how lopsided it is? But hey, the cool thing about this is I ran it at 1.47 specific gravity, and it didn't move. It didn't move. So no drippage, which is why I put it on my regular shelf. I just put this over here. Hey, look, Maureen. Cookie. I put it on a cookie anyway. Darn, if it drops. Now my air conditioner's kicking on because this is Texas in the summer. So, putting this up. My kitty cat Blooper is hanging at the door wanting to come in and play. Okay, so this is the semi-matte. I love this glaze. Semi-matte too. It has some cobalt. It has some cobalt and carbonate. And let's see. Let me just see. So it's got okay, so this is not Bryce blue. Variegated slate blue. Mine's not as green as theirs, but to me it looks like a denim. And I just put little things on here. It's a cute little bowl. Good little portion size for snacks. Look at this. I can't remember what I did on. Oh, licorice. This was licorice that I dipped it in. Also at 1.45. 1.47 specific gravity. I'll do a video on how I do my specific gravities, but this little bowl, it was a nice bowl. I'm just going to sand down the bottom, and here I am, cat. This is John's Cash Blue, once again, 1.47 specific gravity. For some reason I like that. I love John's Cash Blue. Look how pretty that is. Crazy expensive to make because of the cobalt, but it's gorgeous. Nice and glossy. One of the things I like to do with Lynette's Opal, licorice, and then John's Cash Blue is make some more of these. Okay, so what I did here was I took the Lynette's Opal and dipped it. Then I took a thin coating of the licorice both from John Britt, both were from John Britt's book. And then I used an aerosol sprayer, and with my mouth I blew on John's Cash Blue. And so that's what this did. And you can see the little speckles and things like that. I love the looks. And here's another one. And it didn't move because of the specific gravity. But it's pretty. Almost has an iridescent look to it. Okay, so now it's time to move to the next shelf. this out of the way. Well, okay, so here's some things I did. Try not to sneeze because I'm fixing to. Okay. I made licorice. I dipped part of it down in the licorice. I poured it in. I spun out the licorice. Then I did the top portion. I went this far with John's Cash Blue. Right like that. And so this is what I've got. Some little bit of variegation of colors, but really pretty. It's a cute little vase. I'm going to have to sand it down on the bottom a little bit. Love those advancer shells. I wish I had more than two. But anyway, yeah, I think actually the John's Cash Blue was just a here, and it just kind of rolled down. It turned out pretty. Weighs about 40 pounds. But, and here's, once again, some Lynette's Opal with licorice. And then, actually, I think that was just Lynette's Opal and licorice. Here's something I tried, which it got spit on. I was trying to do something. This is Lynette's Opal on the bottom. This is oatmeal on the top. Well, I did several thick layers of oatmeal on the top, and then I did a layer of red underglaze on it to see what would happen. I wanted it to like drool down it, and it did. It worked really well. I'm gonna have to try that again. Only I'm not gonna put it next to a bowl with John's Cash Blue. We'll just pretend it was meant to be there, right? It weighs, once again, 50 pounds, and I didn't trim it very well and all that, but you know what? It's something. It's something, people. Now, this is one I was looking forward to. Didn't quite turn out the way I wanted, but it kind of did. I was looking for something that looked like an artifact. I'd made a big bowl, and while it was still drying, it cracked. And so I cut the crack off to make it look like it was a broken artifact, and then I wanted to go about and see if I could make a glaze that would make it look that way. So I was looking for very rustic, and that's what I did. Rustic out. Okay, so what I did was I took the semi-matte 2 out of Master and Cone 6 glazes. I added 10% red iron oxide and 5% titanium dioxide. I want you to look how it goes between matte, where it's thicker. I mean, where it's thinner, it's matte. Where it's thicker, it's more glazy looking. And then I took the blue that's in the same family, and I did that on the edge. So this, I wanted it to look like primitive. And so I got kind of a primitive type bowl. And it didn't drip, it didn't do anything, so kind of excited about it. Okay, we're going down to the last, so I've got one more layer to make sure it didn't leak on the shelves. Here we go. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Okay, so I'm short. And I have to work around my Dexcom and not rip that sucker off, because those things are expensive. really bad. Okay, so basically what's down here is just a few of the blues that I was talking about, the denim blues that I made, just little shrinking dishes. And a little plate, serving size plate. So the rest of the stuff is going to be, I just fired it all the way, and then I'm going to spray paint it. Okay, so here are the end results. I remembered I did spray that with, aerosoled it with some John's Cash Blue. Anyway, these are the different things I made. Not that one. I made that one before, but this is what I baked. That's what I baked. Anyway, I heard a ding. Anyway, thank you for looking at my moderately terrible pottery, but you know what? I don't care. I'm excited about the bowl because it does look like an artifact to me. I just wanted it to look all rusticy. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for watching, and come back and see me. Bye.